Hi y'all, it's Miss Bennett here. I wanted to give you all a cool project you can do at home with some pretty accessible materials. So all you need for this project is a marker, three different color crayons or oil pastels, whatever you prefer, and paper. It's a really fun, easy project that you can do in a lot of different ways, and if you just follow these steps, it will be easy for you to catch on and keep moving with this project. So once you have all your materials set up, you want to have your paper out and get a checklist ready for yourself. So I've made a checklist with three different elements I'm going to add to this drawing: shapes, dots, and lines. I'm going to include three shapes, six dots, and three lines. And I'll show you how we work with that. So now I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to start by drawing out my shapes on my paper. I'm starting with the triangle and I am putting it in the left-hand corner. It is up to you where you would like to place all your shapes, but it's a good thing to have your checklist so you know which shapes you're going to use next. So then I'm going to draw a square, and I'm drawing that a little bit towards the right. And then lastly, I'm going to draw my circle. And I'm going to draw my circle so it overlaps with my square. It's important to have overlaps, and that's where our color is going to come into play. So as you see, my camera has moved, and that is because of my cat. So I apologize for him, and you might see his tail a couple of times in this video. So now that I have all three of my shapes down, I am marking out where I'm going to put my dots. Now it's important to put your dots far apart. I like to put them on the perimeter of this page, which means on the outside border of the page. It's important to do that because these dots are going to inform where your lines are going to go. So notice as I'm drawing each line, one dot is what I'm leading to another dot. So I drew a zigzag line, and now I'm drawing a squiggly line, and lastly I'm drawing a straight line. But all of those lines are guided by starting with the dot and then ending with another dot you've already drawn. Once you have all your lines down and your shapes and your dots, it's now to bring in some color. So I want you to color in all of the different overlaps you find. So you're going to find these overlaps creating different kinds of shapes. And I'm starting with this dark purple, and I am coloring in the corner of the square, and it looks like a curvy triangle because of the way that the circle is overlapping with the square. I'm using that purple again, and I color in some of that overlap between the zigzag line and the triangle. I apologize, this is my cat moving my camera again. But you will see me continuing to color all of the overlaps, any enclosed shapes. So a shape, we all know that shapes are when a line is closed, okay? So any enclosed shapes you're finding, you are going to color in. And you can color as many shapes as you've created if you want to color lots of different spaces and make your image very colorful. But if you choose not to, it's okay too. White is an excellent additive to this piece as well. You can use the white of the paper as a accent color to the rest of your colors, or if you like to, you can color the whole page and there should be no white showing, and that's fine too. Whatever you prefer, it's up to you. And as I said, you can follow the same checklist that I've created, and you can create a totally different piece. You can make 4 or 5 of these, and every one is going to be a little bit different. This is a great project for you all to do at home if you want to play with materials in different ways, if you want to play with color in different ways, and if you don't want to feel like you have to create something that looks like something. Remember, we embrace the abstract in our class, in our studio art class. We embrace the materials and just learning how to use the materials in different ways. I like to use the colors yellow, orange, and purple together. Remember why I'm using that purple is because it is a what? There are orange and yellow are both warm colors, and they're opposite of the color wheel of purple, which makes them what? Complementary. I know you guys are saying that with me. So try this project out. It's fun, very easy. You can do this at home with your siblings if you like to, or you can just do it alone. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed it.